Ladies and gentlemen, December is somewhere around the corner, and while it's a time for enjoyment for a lot of people, it's also a time to secure the bag for a lot of people, especially if you're very money conscious and you want to make sure that in all seasons you're making good money. Then December is one of those peak seasons where there's a whole lot of money on the table, there's a whole lot of money to be made. Remember, there are a lot of people that are willing to spend, therefore, there's a whole lot of money to be made. So, let me tell you some of the things you could do to make sure that you stay profitable in December, you make good money in December. Without wasting too much of your time, number one thing that you can do to make sure that you earn money this December is go into event planning and decoration. We all know December is a time for celebration. People are celebrating their birthdays, they're celebrating the Christmas itself, they're celebrating weddings, their burials, just so many events. People celebrate for no reason. So if you go into event planning and decoration, you're going to be in high demand. You can start from advertising yourself right now, and it doesn't take too much. You just put up one or two things together, and even if you do not have the actual skills, if you don't run an event planning business, you can collaborate with somebody that does, and all you have to do is just to market that service, and each client you get, you refer the person, or you get your friend or who you know that is involved in event planning involved, and you make a commission out of it. So that's one big business that you want to make sure that you're positioning yourself towards if you want to make money this Christmas period. Another thing that can make you some money during this Christmas period is catering. Catering in terms of food, sometimes not just food, in small chops and those other light stuff, drinks, making of cocktails and all those things. They're in high demand, especially during the Christmas season, because like I said, there are a whole lot of parties that are going on, and most of these things are going to be needed by people that are throwing these parties. So this might be the right time if you have that skill, you have cooking skills, you have skills for mixing drinks and all those things, making cocktails. This might be the right time for you to put it to use, as there's going to be really high demand for it. And what does it take? I mean, you just advertise yourself and let people get to know that you offer this. Sometimes people don't want to get, the best caterer or the best mixologist, if that's a word. People just want to get the basic thing. So if you start advertising yourself, and you actually have those skills, then why not go for it? And if you have friends that have those skills, then you can collaborate with them and just market, to get clients for these things. The third thing you want to try to do if you want to make money during this Christmas season is selling or reselling of gift items. Now, gift items could include gift hampers, it could include gift hampers, children's clothes, accessories, wristwatches, all those things that, people love to buy these things during the Christmas. Children will not let their parents rest during Christmas. I mean, parents, it's almost like a norm in Nigeria that every Christmas there's a term called Christmas clothes. Parents have to do shopping for their children to make them look good throughout the Christmas. So you want to make sure you position yourself in any of these areas. If you do not sell, this might be a good time for you to reach out to some wholesalers and buy from them in bulk and begin to resell to clients that reach out to you. Just advertise that service, and you're going to see people come at you, and the money is going to be handsome, it's going to be pretty. Yeah, so that's something you can consider. Also, under these gift items, if you go for hamper bags, there are companies that they'll be doing their end of the year, they want to give their staff and all of that. You can position yourself and then be the person that curates this um, hampers for companies, and you'll be in high demand. How can you reach out to them? Just check out for companies that are around your vicinity. You want to reach out to their procurement officers, their HR, their admins, because these are the people that usually organize things like this. Meet one or two of them, and you're into business. And the good thing about this one is that if you deliver well, this year, it now probably becomes a yearly contractual thing for you. They'll reach out to you definitely next year. So it could be an opportunity for you to make sure that you're making money every December. So it's something that you might want to consider and get yourself into if you want to make money this Christmas. Number four, you know that Christmas is a time where all the ballers come into town. That is when every person from the euro economy, the pounds economy, the dollar economy, and even people from the naira economy. I'm talking about, let's say, people that live in other states in Nigeria, Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, the Igbos, most especially, they come down to the east. And many of these people don't have, actual homes in these places they are coming down to. And they just want to spend what, 1 week or 2 weeks. Position yourself to provide them with Airbnb short stay apartments, right? This might be a capital intensive business to start, to set up apartments like that, but it's you can do it without even needing to have a capital. I mean, there are so many shortlet owners all over the country. You can just meet them and partner with them, and negotiate commissions with them based on the number of guests you can bring for them. And I mean, start advertising the services for people that are coming from, overseas and all of that have hard currency to spend. This one is actually a huge business. It can make you some good money. People spend hundreds of thousands per day just to have, a comfortable stay where they have come to. And I mean, if you compare, they're not spending much if you look at the currency they're actually bringing in. So it's something that you might want to consider. Number 5 thing that you might want to consider if you want to make money this Christmas is car hire service. It goes hand in hand with the shortlet apartments. You can actually do the two hand in hand, but in the event where you don't want to carry the two, you can focus on just one of it. Now, car hiring services also, like I said, most of these people that are coming into a new town, in a new country, another country, or another town that they don't have homes, they don't have cars, they will want to move around. You can, if you have a car, you can offer, to hire your car to people. I mean, car hire services are really, really making good profit this period. There are cars that you can hire for 100k naira per day. There are some you can hire for 200k naira per day. There are some you can hire for 50k naira per day. I don't think it gets less than that. I'm not so sure, but I don't think it gets less than that. So that's a good business. And if you do not have a car, you can partner with somebody that has a car. I mean, business is all about the idea. If you have the idea, you have 60% of the business. So you can partner, look for somebody that has a car that might not necessarily be using that car too much. Discuss with this person, start advertising this service, and people will reach out to you. It doesn't only have to be with cars, it can also be with vans, because there are going to be people that will be traveling, especially in the east, to their villages and all that, for luggage, all those things. People that will be going for events, moving materials for one event or the other. You can do minivans, you can do cooling vans, all those things. Just mobility for people that are coming to a town that they don't actually live in and they need mobility services. So you can supply that to them and make some cool cash this December. Thank me later. In fact, thank me now by subscribing to this channel. Before I proceed, I'll give 5 seconds for you to subscribe. Let me take my face off and I'll be back. Yeah, so I'm back. Now, the 6th hustle you can start this Christmas to make good money for yourself is personal shopping. And this is specific or particular to people that live in states or towns that have big markets, like people that live in Lagos, people that live in Aba, people that live in Onisha, where there are actual big markets. Lagos has the Balogun market, Aba has the Ariaria market, and Onisha has the main market. So you can actually be the errand person for these people. You go into the markets and see everything that they have. You can work this business out by means of pictures, sending pictures with your clients. They select what it is that they want. Not many people have the strength to actually go into these markets. It's stressful. It's very stressful to go into these markets to source things for yourself, to get things for yourself. So you can bridge that gap for people that will be interested in doing that. Yes, the online market is huge, but I mean, it's very limited, because many of the people that sell online actually buy from the market. So the markets are usually the main source, and they always have variety. You're not limited when you're buying from the markets, because there's just a lot you could actually get. So you can decide to be people's personal shopper this period and secure yourself a bag. Finally, the 7th thing you can do, the 7th hustle you can put yourself into this Christmas to make good money for yourself it can be very underrated, but this one, if done right, you can make good money for yourself. It's Facebook ads. If you have skills in doing Facebook ads, or let's say graphics designing, or things that just advertise businesses, this is the perfect time for you to put those skills to good use and make good money for yourself. A whole lot of businesses, especially small businesses, are using this period to do sales. They're doing massive adverts, and if you're the person that can run this kind of sales and adverts for them, I mean, why would they not come to you if you offer something that is good enough that they can afford? I mean, they will come to you because they want to make sure that they sell off their whole shelf for people that, are product-based businesses. So you might want to consider that, or graphics designing, just any way to advertise people's businesses to ensure that they make money. The more money they make, the more money you make, and if you're good at what you do, it might in turn be a gateway for you to start making good enough money from the next year. So if any of these things stand out for you, feel free to implement immediately, and subscribe to my channel. Check out other videos I've made. You might see one or two things that might help your financial life. You might find new insights. Subscribe to the channel like I already said before. Like this video, comment, and share to your loved ones. Let's all make money together this Christmas. Peace.